It's a cold world out here, people. This YouTuber is being accused of using his mom's death to scam his fans out of $600,000.
Because on June 9th of 2013, that marks the day that I originally completed Cave Story for the show. Which happens to be the same day that after a few minutes later, my mom died.
He lost his mom in June of 2013 to dementia. So a year later, he started up a charity to raise money to go to research to put an end to dementia.
My father, my brother, and I started a foundation called the Open Hand Foundation that raises money for dementia research and treatment for organizations all over the world.
And his fans were ecstatic to donate to a cause this noble, because he brought them a lot of laughs over the years, being an OG YouTuber. So the least they can do is to give the McDonald's money to support a cause for his mom. And fans felt comfortable giving a lot of money to this charity because he kept them in the know and gave them routine updates on where the money was going.
Currently working with the University of San Francisco, and we're kind of one of their main funding support partners going into all of this.
He even listed the University of California, San Francisco on their official website as a benefactor in whom has received a lot of money from them. In their mission statement, Gerard even gave a quote from David A. Kessler, the Dean of the School of Medicine at the University of California, San Francisco. And the quote from David Kessler says, "I am deeply grateful for your recent gift to UCSF School of Medicine. Your support of frontotemporal dementia and related degenerative diseases research is invaluable." This is where the fairy tale begins to break down and people begin to get really suspicious, because the Dean of the School of Medicine at the University of California, San Francisco, David A. Kessler, in whom they credit for thanking them for giving a lot of money to the University of California, San Francisco in furtherance of dementia research. Well, that dean was fired in 2007. 7 years before their foundation was even started. It's a cold world out here, man. For the folks in the back who ain't understand, let me clarify. If David A. Kessler, the Dean of the School of Medicine, if he was fired 7 years before the charity started, then it's impossible that he will be thanking them for giving money to the University of California, San Francisco. So hence the quote was fabricated and completely made up by the idiot, the nincompoop, who Googled who's the Dean of the School of Medicine of the University of California. And they found his name and put it there, not knowing he got fired. But this was just the tip of the iceberg, and Gerard had a lot more to worry about. These two meddling kids figured out that something was off, so they began to do their research, and they uncovered some bombshell evidence to prove this whole thing was a fraud.
In 2022, they received $117,000 in contributions. They paid $11,000 in expenses, leaving them with $106,000 in excess revenue. This cash was then added to their existing stockpile of cash, which now totals $655,000. Every year since 2014, it's been the same. Money is received, some expenses are deducted, and the cash is just left in their account. Normally in these filings, a non-profit is supposed to state where their profit goes. Obviously, if a charity raises money, they are supposed to give it to an organization. However, this has never happened with the Open Hand Foundation. In 10 years of filings, they have not dispersed a single dollar to anyone. They have kept everything for themselves.
Credit to Carl for doing this, because he exposed they raised over $600,000 and didn't give a penny to charity. And when Carl confronted them with this evidence, they sent Carl an email with the most laughable excuse. According to them, within the 10 years they've been raising money over $600,000, they haven't given out a single penny because they couldn't find anybody worthy enough to give the money to. Huh? That don't sound right, because Gerard told the donators that they was giving the money to the University of California, San Francisco.
Currently working with the University of San Francisco, and we're kind of one of their main funding support partners going into all of this.
And of course, Gerard had a beautiful explanation for, at best, this contradiction, at worst, this outright lie. With the help of the ordinary gamer, he put Carl on the phone with Gerard, and this was the result of that.
You weren't notified that the money was sitting there the whole time?
I knew it was sitting there at a certain point, and that's what made me proactively go about it. Like, I was made aware in 2021 when the money hadn't moved yet. And that's what made me go, that's not fucking cool. And that's when I got personally involved to move it. And
Did
not
anyone
2021, last year, 2022.
Yeah, did anyone tell
Or
you that
this-
the money was going somewhere before then? Were you being misled?
No. No one told me anything. I assumed that it was all going to a charity, and I assumed incorrectly.
I grew up around criminals, con artists, and sneaky women, so I've learned to listen very well. So when I hear Gerard say, oh, I was just assuming we've already donated, but I found out only last year we hadn't. So the old clips you see is me speaking from a misled position. Okay, let's disregard the old clips though. But I got a clip from 3 weeks ago where you were on camera saying, oh, we donate to various places for dementia research.
We are raising money for dementia research in honor of my late mom, trying to help folks who've been impacted by dementia, working with organizations like USF, FTD Association of America, Alzheimer's Association of America, and so many more.
This would mean by his own admission, he willingly lied and misled donators, because he will say he found out only last year that the money hadn't been donated. But he will be caught in 2023 stating, yo, we are donating this money, give us more donations. Now, he's passing off the claims of they haven't spent the money, it's just sitting in a bank account. Now, if you believe that, bruh, I got a flying pig to sell you. If you believe that money is just sitting and they haven't touched it for 10 years, I got a flying pig to sell you. I think this man's a scammer. I think he's a con artist. I think he's a crook. And I think that money is long gone. But hey, I may be wrong. So y'all let me know in the comment section. Do you guys think that money is still there and sitting, or is that money long gone? And if you're still watching, click on this video right here to find out about the very satisfying downfall of Amanda Seales. This iceberg is crazy. Click on this video here to find out what I'm talking about. I'm going to see you guys in this video, right? I'm out of here, folks. Peace.